like that. So I always feel a certain amount of sort of my compassion or peace of mind. I think real seed come from my mother. Of course, later, with help of my teachers, my gurus, and through my own training or meditation, of course, further strengthening these naturally there. But real seed come from my mother. So everybody, everyone who come from one's own mother, we all have the seed of that compassion. So potential, everyone has that potential. Now important thing is realize that and pay more attention about that and utilize that potential. Then your life becomes more happier, more peaceful. And I think there's many ways to bring inner peace. One way, more compassionate attitude. You see, reduce the concept of enemy. Regardless others' attitude, from your own side, is to consider truly human brothers, sisters. They also deserve happy life, deserve to overcome suffering. And you develop sense of concern to everybody. So, according to that sort of attitude, no enemy. So result, no fear. In any way, much less fear. Of course, some mad dog come, or Dharamsala, the belt of earthquake. So some fear about earthquake, that's I think reasonable. That's good. But otherwise, you see, the mental projected fear. Often, because our own extreme self-centered attitude, lack of affection, lack of compassion, then with your own mental projection, you find more hostile people, hostile surround. Result, much more tense, much more fear. And that fear transformed unhappiness, sometimes anger. And anger brings violence. So therefore, compassion really brings inner strength. Compassion brings trust, openness. That brings more friend, more affection from other. So result, you feel happy. More compassionate heart, look this side and front, you feel, oh, human brothers, sisters, some kind of intimacy there. And then look this side, oh, human brothers, sisters, here also, like that. So then you feel calm, happy. If you keep here suspicion, hatred, anger, and anger brings suspicion. Suspicion destroys trust or openness. Then you always feel some kind of distance from other people. With that kind of attitude, looking forward, suspicion. Looking this side, suspicion. This side, suspicion. Result, lonely and desperate. So these are psychological working, psychological nature. Some time back in Stockholm, I met one great American scientist. Now I forgot his name. When I met him, his age over 80s. While we talk, he mentioned to me, when people get angry and the object which you feel anger, that object remains, appears very negative. So here actually in reality 90% of negativeness of that object is your own mental projection. So this is some Buddhist literature also, you see, clearly mentioned like that. So I think obviously, you see, if we examine our own experience, when you develop anger, then that person or that object looks very negative. But then anger, a little cool down, then that object not that bad. Then eventually develop some attachment, then that object really appears very beautiful. Similarly, when we develop attachment, that object really very nice, looks very beautiful. Then due to some other factor, you develop little hesitant. Or, example, I think as a human being, at the beginning, too much attachment, very closeness feeling. Then due to something, when you develop some distrust, some suspicion, then that positive appearance, the same object, but little change. Then eventually hatred, that I think a blind attachment sometimes often turned into hatred. Then the same object, but appears very negative. So that's the obviously much sort of mental projection. Yeah.